look at all these ideas that we can make with our Project Life cards. If you're like me, you have tons of them and just don't know what to do with them. So my cousin has made a bunch of things with her Project Life cards, and she used only this kit and the items that she made. It's Project Life, Becky Higgins, and you got a glare, sorry, September Skies. And Amazon carries this, and I have the link below. But we're going to take a look at all the great things that she has made, and I've made a couple to join in on the fun. So look at these. These are Project Life cards, 2 of them put together for the cover. But to me, they look like little mini composition books. And so these are the 4x6 cards that she's used as the cover and has hooked them together, some with additional Project Life pieces and some with material. So we're going to flip through each one of them. And she's also made some pockets with Project Life cards. And there's just all kinds of stuff here. Shaker card. And she's made these in the past. Also a different type of pocket. And then I made this one, which is a 4x6 card. And I attach vellum to it. And I'm going to put a little picture of my kitten in there. But I could have also used clear plastic too if I wanted to see it better, but I did vellum. So there's options. But let's look into each one. And my cousin has made notes for me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these at the very end of the video. So if you want to know exact details on how she did it. She hates her writing. I love her writing. So those will be at the end, the directions and her explanation for them. So let's look first at a pocket that she made. So she used a 4x6 card. And then she put the 3x4 card across the bottom as the pocket, put some trim on it, put a colored index card in there, and then a 3x4 card. I mean, look, you have ephemera ready for your journal. So let me show you the other ones that she's done. I love her rickrack trim on here, and she stitched around here to do the pocket. I mean, clever. Let's use those. I mean, I would collect them in the past and then just struggled with not being able to be creative enough in my pages with Project Life cards because they had pockets and you had to have certain sizes fit in. So I would try, and then it just cut back on my creativity, and then I didn't use them. Well, I love how my cousin uses them. So she put these together, and they're just wonderful. How simple is that? A beginner can do this. You just take the 4x6, and you don't have to use a sewing machine. You could just glue around there to do the pocket and glue the trim on if you want trim. And here's another one. And I love that Project Life cards are two-sided also. So you could, have great journaling spots on there too. But oh my gosh, let's look at these little journals that she made. Oh my gosh, and with the baker's twine around them. And I love her little dangles too. Oh my gosh, so cute. But she brought out the pink and the green in this cover. And say you're doing a craft show and you want something to make and you want to make little journals, you could do this. Because I think we're going to do a craft show together in November. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you could totally sell those at your craft show. So she did a doily, just paper bag. And I think each one is filled with different stuff. We'll see. I don't remember exactly. And just different colors of paper. These, I think, were from Temu. I love them. And then did the 3-hole pamphlet stitch in there and attached these little charms. And you're probably wanting to know how many pages. That's my cousin's question all the time. Well, how many pages was that? And look how she filled the pocket. So then she did a 3x4 across the back and stitched and filled the pocket with cute little things. So I believe these little tags too are from Project Leaf. Even this, she cut those, the tabs, and stitched across that. So she did that. And I believe she watched Paper Terrace make these coin wrappers the other day, coin wrapper clusters. And she made some, and I love them. And then there's a little tag in them. How great is that? So it's just layers. And this looks as if she glued it. Didn't stitch anything down because you want this coin wrapper to still be open so you could put the tag in it. So there's a few layers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 layers, and then the coin wrapper. Don't you love that? So, and like I said, the outside, she just took 2 4x6 cards and stitched a piece of the Project Life paper card on the spine. And then did the pamphlet stitch. This is so great. So we're going to look at each one. I'll set this aside. I won't sit here and tie everyone. So this one has different buttons on it. I don't know if they're all the same. I don't think they are inside. So that's why we're going to take a peek at each one. And so this one, she used material on the outside instead of the paper. Just a strip of messy material, which I love that look. Okay, and this one's a little different on the inside. The doily. And different papers. So if you're new to junk journaling and you want to start something easy to make, you could do this. And like I said, I didn't count the pages, and I will count and leave that in the comments. How cute is that one? This is all from the same kit. And a different cluster. This is the Sweet Life. And with a tag. So say you're going to like a craft workshop and you're just supposed to bring items to work on. How great would that be? Sorry, I was interrupted. Someone came into the craft room. Okay, back to what I was saying. Say that you're going to a craft workshop. If you're like me I don't do them that much because I feel like I got to take the whole house with me. Well, all you got to do is take Project Life cards with you, some material, maybe some trim, and some various papers, and maybe some thread to sew in your 3-hole punch. But you could be so limited on what you could take, and it would make your thought process quicker, and you would have the items to work on there. It wouldn't be like you had to take the whole house. You could take baker's twine, little buttons. I just think it would be an easy way to go to someone's, say you craft with a friend, a cousin, or whatever. You just take your Project Life cards and the things that you want to embellish with and keep it simple. And then you'll get a lot done. I notice the more I take, the less I get done. Okay, so that one. Now let's look at the next one. So this one has paper, the Project Life card as the spine. And she might have the measurements for the spine here, but yeah, you're just taking material, and I could do a quick measure. It looks like it's just an inch. It's 1.25 inches, pretty much, to be safe, for the spine on there, the paper. Okay, this one looks a little different. Here's our buttons at the bottom. Cute as can be. Looks like she did some coffee dye paper in here too. Oh, okay, a map. That's new, coffee dye paper. She said even on these coin wrappers here, this is Project Life card that she did a round hole punch. And the layers are great. This looks like Tim Holtz material tape here. I don't know if you could see that. What a clever idea, and a great way to keep it simple and get started. She said she made a mistake and stamped on this upside down, but then she told herself, okay, it's a junk journal, I'm just going with it. And then she redid it right side up. Happy little moments. Here's these buttons that she used. Did the circle punch here, and out of happiness, and this coin wrapper cluster. Love that. I wouldn't have thought a tag could fit into a coin wrapper, but she said the quarters were the only ones that she could use. The Sweet Life. How great are these? So this one she didn't do buttons and left just the string there. I think it's wax thread that she uses. And I thought of this the other day. Say you don't have wax thread, you could use dental floss. Have you thought of that? And if you don't know how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, I do have a video on that. I think you could search it, or I could put the link below. This one's cute with the vellum. They're all so cute. Love that. Okay. I love how they're all just a little bit different from each other. And how great are these? Say you just need a little notebook that you want to put in your purse. How great would that be? It's just 4 by 6. You could throw it in your purse and take it with you. And then someone will go, oh, what is that notebook? And then you could tell them, hey, you can make them one. So cute. I love how she did a little staple here, and that one just says hello. Okay, we got one more little journal to go through. This one says Shine Bright. Love how she matches these buttons, the colors. Love that. And then the inside says Have Courage, Be Kind. Love that. Super cute. And then she did the little staple here again. Okay, we have another idea. Oh, she did make me this one. She said I could keep this one. Love it. So I had this in with my pre-made stuff, and I looked at that and said, oh, that could be a Project Life card. So then I grabbed a Project Life card and stitched vellum around it, but you could use clear plastic. And that's a little picture of my kitten, and thought that's great idea to use Project Life cards. Kathy also did a shaker with the Project Life card and did the little tab and stitched the plastic around. And I believe she just used, we all get the plastic wrappers when we buy something, and she just used a plastic wrapper, repurposed it. You could even see the top here. Repurposed it and filled it with sequins. And you got a shaker card. Another idea. I've made this in the past and have shown it. It's 2 Project Life cards, just with, it opens up, and it's a journaling spot. So it's an 8.5 by 11 paper that I just folded equally. Folded it equally and glued a Project Life card to the front and one to the back, and had them line up, and then just tied this twine around there. But this could be used in your junk journals. So then that's on the back, and so you just fold it evenly and glue it on to match the front and the back. That's simple too, guys. She did show how this pocket could be sent as a card or happy mail with the envelope, and showing that you could just send it to someone. And you could put a little note, say it's their birthday, or this says love you more. It's a great thing to drop in the mail. And she made this previously before, and this is just Project Life cards, 3 different ones cut and staggered as pockets. And then she used the back as an envelope and stitched that on. But you don't even have to use an envelope. You could just stitch them together and they could be pockets. And then inside is Project Life cards and like a little tag here that she put a sticker on. And then this is an index card that she added a tab to. And another Project Life card that she just put some washi tape across the bottom to decorate it. And then added some trim. And she's made this in the past, and then I made one. But these are 2 Project Life cards. She had a Rolodex die that cut out the bottom, and that's Project Life cards used that way too. And then I did one that's not a Rolodex, and it's just a card. And ASAP, always say a prayer. So again, the majority of these have been made with September Skies Project Life cards. And I have the link to on Amazon how you could get those. And I will have these at the end. So just pause this video so you could see her notes. If you have any questions, her notes are here and you could copy them down. So that's page 1. Page 2. We got it all in the frame, I think so. And page 3. And she said she tried not to overthink this. I love what she said. She tries not to overthink and just enjoy the process of creating. She also tried not to be concerned about mistakes and remind herself that she wasn't striving for perfection, but for fun. After all, these are junk journals and they're supposed to be messy and imperfect, just as life is. I love what she wrote there. And those of you for inquiring minds who like to know how many pages, there's 8 pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you would be taking 8 pages to go across, if that makes sense. Well, thanks for coming to my channel, and I hope this sounds like an easy project to you and something that you could just sit and get started on and take with to make things. Have a great day, and please like and subscribe. And I'll be doing a giveaway soon. It's going to be a journal when I reach 2,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and come back and see me. Have a great day.